What's up guys, welcome to the channel. First video on the channel. Basically I'll be running you guys through who I am and why we are posting today's video. Okay, so we already a couple of dollars away from meeting my TP on our one trade. I am filming a trade recap on the USD JPY trade. The risk rate of 1:10, as you can see on the top screen. That is the trade that we are catching right now. Basically today's video is in regards to me passing my funded account and then later on failing my funded account after passing and receiving my certificate close to my payout. I then failed my funded account, fumbled the bag. Yeah, basically that's it, the purpose of today's video. Now I am FX Prince. I am a trader. I've been trading for about 5 years right now, probably like 3 years. I've been taking it serious. This is my first year of profitability. For the past couple of like 6-7 months I've been profitable, and basically I'll be breaking down why I feel my main reason for obviously failing my funded account, what is the main reason for failing that account, and how you guys can avoid the issue that obviously I went through. We are currently up $785 on our USD JPY trade. So basically how I got to this level on how to take trades the way I'm taking right now, and basically to avoid the issues that I faced and many other traders have faced that aren't telling you guys. Now basically I started a funded account with CodeFunded Trader, which is one of the most trusted prop firms right now, as they've been around for a very long time. I've seen them on Twitter, my Instagram, I've seen them all around. So basically it is a prop firm that I'm willing to put my capital into and willing to trust them, right? Basically they haven't denied the payout as yet. They are as good as FTMO, and which is why I went with CodeFunded Trader. Now basically first phase is 10% in order to pass the account. Second phase would be 5% to pass the funded account. Now my first phase took me around about 4 days to pass. Reason being because I had FOMO in the first 2 days, then fumbled the account, brought it back up, and then on the fifth day, on the Friday, I then passed my account flawlessly with about $500 in profit on my phase one. Then obviously with the second phase that I had to go through, I passed that phase in about an hour after receiving my logins. That would be around about an hour, around about 2 hours. I caught that one during New York session, $250 past my funded account. This is a 5K account with CodeFunded. Basically I passed the account, and once I got my certificate around about 2 days later, I then got my account 3-4 days later. That is due to I had to verify my Rise account for my payments and things like that. So basically that is another stage that caused a bit of delay in the process. Now basically after getting my funded account, after obviously 4 days of receiving, I was excited thinking that I'm going to make a whole lot of money on this account. I'm probably gonna make like $4,000 on this account and things like that, making 80%, because I have made like 12% and I made another 5% to 17% in a span of like 3-4 days. Basically the greed got to me. That is then the stage where I then fumbled the trading account. I took trades I wasn't supposed to take. I took trades that weren't in line with my edge. I took trades that weren't in line with my setup, and they weren't even in my trading sessions that I trade in. Now this is just another learning curve for me to get better and improve on my trading, which is why we are catching trades like this right now, 1-10s. This is like my third trade on this account. I'm currently up a hectic amount, not really hectic, but a good amount of cash. Basically the reason why I feel like I failed my funded account after passing it is because instead of when I was passing phase 1 and phase 2, the only thing going through my head is that I have to catch good trades and I have to pass this account. But then I got to the stage where I got my funded account and I knew I can now receive a payout, and this is now the stage where it got to me mentally, and that's where I then blew my funded account. Now basically the past couple of months I've been doing well in my trading, making a couple of thousands. Last month I made around 30 grand on trading. The month before I made around like 10 grand. So I've just been improving lately. Now the thing about last month is that I've had one of my best months, right? Trading the least amount of days, making the least amount of money. So I had one of my best months in June. Now basically with that I came over into July with that same mentality, thinking I'm going to make a whole lot of money, and if I continue this role that I've been on, basically I'll be a millionaire by like in the next couple of 6 months or something like that. Now this is where I got it completely wrong, is because market conditions have been well to me in the past couple of 2 weeks. However, last week has been a bad week trading, as Biden has stepped off and all these economical things are currently happening in the world. That is one thing that affected market conditions. Markets have been a bit choppy. They haven't been as good as usual. We are currently up $807 on our USD JPY trade, just watching that as I'm filming this video. Yeah, so basically one main thing that got to me during my trading would be greed. Greed basically got to me while I was trading. And then another thing that got to me was impatience, right? And then FOMO as well. These are 3 traits that basically held me back from getting my payout. Now, as a trader, I've realized that I know everything that I need to know. I've got my fair value gaps. I know everything I need to know so far. Basically, the only issue on my end was greed, as basically I wanted more money and more money and more money and more money. And then basically it got to my head to the point where I didn't even really care about money anymore. And then that was a stage where my trading changed, and I started making funds and I started seeing results in my trading. And then basically that greed came back, and then that's where I failed my funded account. But I'll be back on the ball, prayed a bit more and done my shit. So basically we're kicking greed out to this corner. Yeah, that's basically how I passed my funded account, and then how I failed it immediately after passing it. So basically I hope you guys don't make the same mistake that I made. I hope that guys have a successful trading journey. And if you enjoyed today's video, if it was a bit rough, and obviously I'm not going to edit this video too much, if you enjoyed the style of the format, make sure you subscribe and like to the channel. And basically I am posting a trade recap on the $800 trade that we currently have $810 right now. We're about to smack TP, guys. Yeah, so if you want to watch a recap on how I caught the trade like that, and then my strategy as well on how I caught this trade, basically it's an easy strategy. If you've been trading for about like even 5-6 months, you'll be able to learn the strategy in about a month or 2. The only issue is the psychology, which is one of the biggest issues I had while trading. Yeah, basically we can perhaps we catch this steep heat on camera, hopefully, for you guys. Let's watch this. So we're all about to eat our TP on this trade. We are currently up $814 on the account, my co-funded trade. Basically we are so close to TP. You know what, never mind, I might as well close the shit myself. We are up $825. So basically I'll be doing a recap on this. If you guys like to watch a video on how I caught a trade as beautiful as this one, no cap, none of that, I can show results, I can show all of that. We can then break it down for you guys in the next video on how to go about on becoming a full-time trader. Peace out.